Hey, in this video, what I'm going to try to do as best as possible is share with you a few tips and tricks for you to get started with Kindle Direct Publishing for little to no money down. And on top of that, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to share with you a few resources, a few tools, a few tips and tricks for you to get started in the shortest amount of time and for you to get your books out there and start making money. You know, every single day I get messages from people saying to me, hey, I want to get started. I want to start making some money with Kindle Direct Publishing, but they might not have so much money saved up. So I totally get it. And that's why I'm gonna go ahead and share my computer screen with you right now. And together we're gonna go over the different methods, like I said, for you to get started for little to no money. And I'll also be sharing you some tools and tricks and tips for you to get started right now. So let's get started. All right, so one of the very first things you should have in order to get started selling books on Amazon is a KDP account. So KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. And what this will allow you to do once you create an account is that you'll be able to upload a file, otherwise known as a book manuscript. And basically what we'll also ask you to do is fill in a title for your book, input some keywords, put in the description, select some categories, select your price, etc. And then when you hit publish, you'll be able to publish, and within 72 hours roughly, Kindle or Amazon will review your book, and if everything is great, what will happen is that you'll be able to sell across all the different worldwide marketplaces available on Amazon. So wherever anybody can buy on Amazon, you'll be able to sell your books there. And the beauty about it is that you don't need to hold any kind of inventory. You don't have to have any kind of storage or shipping or whatnot. Amazon or Kindle Direct Publishing takes care of all that. And lastly, yes, creating an Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing account is absolutely free, as it says right over here. You don't pay anything to create an account, and there's no subscription, there's no hidden fees, there's nothing. The only thing you do pay for is only when you generate a sale. So only when your book sells do they take a small fair share for basically distributing and selling your book. There's also going to be, in the case of physical books, such as paperbacks and hardcover books, there's going to be the printing and shipping cost that is deducted from the overall price that you're selling your book. But again, the point of this video is not to go over every single detail, but to give you a general overview of how you can get started for free. So go ahead and click the sign up button right away to create your own Kindle Direct Publishing account and for you to start producing books to sell worldwide around Amazon. So now that we have an Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing account, we actually need a product to sell. So the next step in this process is to actually create a product, right? And now, since we're talking about books, right, not selling physical products, we need to create our very own book. Now, how exactly do we do that? And how do we do that without spending any money or very, very little money? And I'll show you how. So a lot of people think that what they need to do is create a bestseller book like a Prince Harry book that you have here that's ranked #2 worldwide on Amazon or on AmazonAmerica.com. But that's not what we're trying to do. What we're going to try to do, since this video specifically addresses a book that you'll create for free, what I recommend you stick to are low content or no content books, right? These are types of books that are like agendas, planners, drawing books. It could be a short story book, etc. Something that doesn't have too much content in it and that is very easy to produce. Now, unlike what a lot of people out there are going to recommend you do, and that is just to create an agenda that basically says 2023 or a planner for, women, boss women or whatnot. Unfortunately, in the year 2023, which is when this video is being recorded, that is a bit saturated. And what I recommend you do is use some tools to help you find some book topics that could be extremely lucrative for you to produce. And I'll show you exactly how we find them using this free software that you can use. So right here, I have a tool called Helium 10. It's a free Chrome extension. You can get started for free is what I mean. Obviously, if you like this tool so much and you want to use some of the advanced features, you're going to have to pay for it. But of course, for the sake of this training, for the sake of this video, I'm recommending you everything to get started right now to make money for free. So what I recommend you do is visit this website right over here, publishingceos.com/helium10. I will get some kind of compensation if you do end up going on some of the paid plans, but this is not what I'm going to be discussing in this video today. What I want you to do for you to get started is to download this Chrome extension. And all it is, it's going to be a little tool that's going to basically get downloaded onto your Chrome internet browser, and that you'll be able to use to do research to find these lucrative book topics that are low content or no content books. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the page, and I'll show you exactly how you go about to find these book topics. So now that we're inside of Helium 10's dashboard, what we're going to do is we're going to use one specific tool amongst many features that this software has called Black Box. So all you need to do is click on the Tools button right over here at the very top of the dashboard and go ahead and click on Black Box. And what this is going to allow us to do is do some quick research using the help of leveraging this tool to quickly scan Amazon and find a lucrative book topic. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and select here in category books. We're going to put that the amount of reviews that we want our competition to be around. I like to put anywhere from 1 to, let's just say 30, which is not so hard to get. We want that the bestseller rank of our competitors, so whatever that we're going to be doing research on, is below, let's just say 80,000 score. Let's keep this blank. Fulfillment, number of images, variation, titles, and keywords. So let's just say, for example, that we wanted to produce a certain type of book. What we could do is we can actually insert some keywords, which is what I'm going to do as well. And number of sellers, let me go ahead and put 1 to anywhere from, I like lucky number 7, so not too many competitors. So let's go ahead and click search. And what this software is going to go ahead and do is scan Amazon and find some competitors and some other books that we can produce. So as you can see here, there's some people making upwards of $2,000. This is monthly revenue. And what we're trying to do is find a book that doesn't have too much reviews. As you can see, this one only has 6 reviews and is selling for $6.99, monthly sales of 295 books a month. This one looks like a really easy one that we can make something similar to. Again, we're not trying to duplicate or copy. We're trying to make something similar, emulate what's already working, and make our own unique version that's even better than what's out there. But all we're trying to do is we want to base ourselves off of something that's proven to be successful, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and search on Amazon for the first keywords before the semicolon back and forth on Amazon to see how many other competitors there are. Now, obviously, the more competitors there are out there selling the exact same or similar book, the harder it is going to be for us to stand out from the crowd, right? So what you want to do is it's kind of like an art and a science. You want to pick a topic for a book that you can easily reproduce that doesn't have too much competition out there, and at the same time also has demand. Now, obviously, all the books that are going to be listed here, we have the luxury of using this tool to know that there is demand and people buying it. All we need to do now is assess and go through this and go back and forth to see which one is that needle in the haystack. Where is that diamond amongst that amongst the sand, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go quickly back and forth, and I'm going to try to pick the one that has the least amount of competition out there on Amazon and that I see can make a decent amount of revenue. So let me fast forward this clip and I'll go ahead and try to find the best one that we could produce for free. All right, so without further ado, I kind of went through this list back and forth and searched them on Amazon to assess the competition. And one book in particular that caught my eye is this one right over here, which is pretty unique. Dresses Coloring Book, 30 illustrations, right? And it's making about almost $1,900 with only 8 reviews on it, and it was published in November 2022, so not too long ago. I'm filming this video right now in, I think it's January 4th, and as you can see, the book doesn't have too much going on. Got 9 reviews, a very basic cover. Now, one thing that caught my eye when I actually took this keyword and put it on Amazon is the keyword wedding dresses. Within this topic, there is another topic that I believe a lot of people are buying this. So the people that I think this book is geared towards is maybe women, maybe young girls, and what girl wouldn't want a coloring book related to wedding dresses, right? For a lot of women, this is kind of like their dream thing. So I found a few other books that are doing very well. One specifically is this one here. So I know for a fact I want to produce a low content coloring book that has to do something around dress coloring book with different illustrations, including that's for relaxation, maybe for adults, maybe for young girls. It's just to basically keep them occupied. And I definitely want to feature wedding gowns, evening gowns, belly dancing. I want to feature all these keywords, and I want to make sure that my book is going to be related around this topic. Now for the third step, let's go ahead and create this book. And in this case, it's a coloring book, so there's no need to write any content or whatnot. It's simply a question of getting these images drawn out or sketched out so the person that's buying your book can basically use it as a coloring book. So I'm going to give you guys a few different options ranging from a paid option that doesn't cost much at all, and I get it, the point of the video is to have this done for free, your product done for free. However, I'm going to give you the different options. I'm going to give you a one way that you could produce the book without spending too much money at all. And when I'm talking to you about money, I'm talking about a few $dozen, so maybe anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks, maybe up to 100 bucks if you're really, going for it. So let's go through the different options. So first and foremost, one way is by using Fiverr. If you've never heard of Fiverr, it's pretty much a platform that allows you to get gigs done from these talented low-cost experts, right? So as you can see here, I went to publishingceos.com/Fiverr. Obviously, I will get compensated when there's a link like that if you do end up getting any kind of services done through this link. And what I did is I just pretty much wrote image drawing. And this is in the case if we wanted to get an artist to create for us, for our coloring book, different dresses, right? And you can see this artist right over here is able to basically take any kind of drawings and basically use and make it into a drawing that can easily be a coloring book, right? So you can easily contact a person like this and basically offer them a project of, let's just say, 30 designs of different dresses, and you'd obviously negotiate the price, obviously, right? So you would find someone from here that would basically do all the artwork for you. So that's one way, using Fiverr. The other way is by using Upwork. Upwork.com is just like very similar to Fiverr. You can also find professionals, low-cost experts to do these designs for you. So those are the two different paid methods to basically get an expert to work on this for you. If you don't have much time, these are really good options, and they don't have to cost a lot of money, and always negotiate. The website for that one is publishingceos.com/Upwork. Now, there's another option for you that is completely free. And that is simply by using commercial-free images, right? Simply head on over to Google and just type in the keyword commercial-free. Commercial-free basically means that you have the license to commercially use these images. These images that are commercial-free are all over the internet, and you're allowed to use them. Just make sure that, like I said, they're commercial-free, so you're allowed to use the images commercially to make money from and to use in your book. So simply by heading on to Google, you can try different searches like commercial-free sketchouts or coloring book of wedding dresses, etc. And you'd be surprised, you can find quite a handful of different designs. So that's one way. The other way is by using, recently, artificial intelligence is really taking over in 2023. And there's this AI platform from OpenAI called DALI 2. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But what you can easily do is create a free account for yourself, and you can type in keywords. So there you go. And as you can see, I typed in the keyword wedding dresses coloring book, and it created these designs. All right. There are some controversies about whether or not these designs are commercial free. Again, this is a brand new platform that many people are using. So be sure to consult the website. They keep going back and forth about commercial usage. So be sure to consult with them, consult their terms of service, etc. But this is another way for you to get these images onto your book that you can easily replicate. Now, another way, my apologies, is by simply Googling image to sketch, right? And I believe if I went right over here, what I Googled is sketch this image, and I clicked on this second option right over here. And what this little generator, this online tool will do that's completely free is it allow you to upload an image. Now, ensure that your image is a commercial free image from the source, right? So you can go ahead and find all kinds of different images right over here on Google that are commercial free from different websites and whatnot. And then what you could do in order to turn it into something that is colorable, right? That is that you can basically color within them, is you basically upload it into this generator. And as you can see, I kind of found an image to begin with, and I was able to, by simply, like I said, uploading the book right over here, it automatically generates these different designs. And I managed to create these two different images right over here that are designed. Now, obviously, they're not perfect, but I did this in a couple of minutes time, right? If I would have put more effort into finding a really good commercial free images from the beginning, the images that are going to get sketched out using this generator would be much nicer. Last but not least, what you can do is use a free editing software called Canva. As you can see, the link is right over here, publishingceos.com/Canva. And this is a photo editing software that I personally use. In fact, I have the premium version of it. And this can easily allow you to create book covers for free. It allows you to create the entire book, really. So every time I told you to get images and whatnot, where you would put them all together and kind of assemble this coloring book together would be on Canva. Now, what's cool about the premium version, even the free version, I'm sure has some pretty good images on there, is if you were just to type the wedding dresses keyword, all these different wedding dresses would appear. Now, again, you have to consult. Some images are commercial free, some of them are not. So you have to make sure these are commercial free. So you can take some of these, for example, this one right over here. And what I would tell you to do is if it is commercial free, you can go ahead and download this image and put it into the generator that we used right over here, have it sketched out, right? And at the end of the day, this is how this person created this book that didn't cost much to make, but this is how you could do it too. And this is a book that is generating roughly, like we saw, $1,800 to $1,900 per month. It doesn't have to be too hard. Now, obviously in this training, I skipped over a lot of little details here and there, but the point of the video was to give you an overarching theme of how to do this, how to create a book from for $0 or maybe just a few little to no money, right? And obviously, as you can see, I've been doing this for a while. I've made quite a lot of money using Kindle Direct Publishing. So if you'd like to learn more, be sure to head on over to publishingceos.com. If you'd like to watch a free training going over this entire business model, be sure to check out publishingceos.com/free training. And I'll go over an entire presentation that's dedicated to helping you get started to make money, especially in 2023. All right, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.